Turning to something more serious, our thoughts are with everyone in the path of Hurricane Milton. As we go to air, the storm is actually passing over Central Florida, and we encourage everyone to stay safe. It's clearly been a devastating hurricane season already. Just 2 weeks ago, Helene cut a path from Florida to Virginia, causing billions in damage. Over 200 people lost their lives. Among the hardest hit were parts of the Carolinas and Tennessee. We wanted to check in with our partner station, WYFF4 in Greenville, South Carolina, to see how they're doing. We have Sydney Shadricks from WYFF News 4 with us. Hi, Sydney.
Hi, Kelly.
Oh, thank you so much for being with us. It's surreal talking about one hurricane as another is passing, but how are people recovering in your area?
It really is just so hard to believe, and our thoughts and our prayers are certainly with everyone who has been impacted by Milton. And just 2 weeks ago, as you said, Hurricane Helene ripped through our area. Thankfully, people are getting power back on. Things are returning to a bit of normalcy for some areas, but some areas are just devastated. For reference, we're in Greenville, South Carolina, and just about an hour north is Asheville, North Carolina, and parts of Asheville have just been wiped away. And I think we're finally beginning to comprehend just how long it's going to take for these communities to recover.
Absolutely. I have family actually right near Boone, and luckily they lost power for a while, but luckily they weren't as devastated as the rest of the community looked. But it's even worse than I think we're seeing. If you have people in that area, but some stories your station shared are really inspiring. So tell us a few, because I think we could all use that.
Absolutely. Out of this just devastating time, it has been remarkable to see how people are coming together. If you look at neighborhoods in Greenville, where we are, neighborhoods that were knocked out of power, those who had power would set up folding tables on the street and set up charging stations and coffee stations just so people had a way to charge their phone and get a cup of coffee. And up in western North Carolina, like Asheville, where folks are just without water, without food, local restaurants are opening their doors and feeding people for free. It has been amazing to see our communities come together. And our station actually hosted a telethon last night, and just in one day raised more than $300,000. The generosity has just been
That's amazing. Well, for people who want to help, where can they go? How can they help?
Sure, they can go to redcross.org/WYFF, and every little bit helps this area and helps our communities. And we are just so thankful for the people who feel like they want to give.
Absolutely. We want to see communities recover and rebuild as quickly as possible in the wake of all these terrible storms. So do our friends at Pilot Pen, the go-to pen of the Kelly Clarkson Show, and that is why they are donating $20,000 to the American Red Cross to help out in any way they can. Sydney, thank you so much. And if you want to help people affected by Hurricane Helene, head to redcross.org/WYFF.